Hello everyone and welcome back to the Reddit Nights channel. My name is Anthony and today I'll be reading a story regarding an OP who discovers a credit card scam only to find out it's from someone that's closer than expected. If you could do me a favor and like, comment, share, subscribe to this video, and click the bell notification so you can get updates on every video that I make. It will help me a lot on my path of becoming a better content creator, and it'll help me become, more comfortable with doing this kind of stuff. I know I've been gone for a long time, and frankly, I am very happy to be back. I have been itching to come back way quicker than 2 weeks, but due to some advice from some good friends of mine regarding some stuff that happened behind the scenes, I figured I would take the 2 weeks off and, figure out what to do next. But enough of the clear excitement that I have for coming back. Let's actually get into the story in question. And the story was found under the r/credit store post created by the person known as Stopping Meal Lady, interesting name, with the story, someone opened a credit card in my name and ran up a $6,000 bill. My mom told me to just ignore it. Turns out she was the one who opened it. Well, if that's not backstabbing, I don't know what is. And this post was made on September the 6th, 2024. Wow, that's so soon. It was only a couple months ago. Looking for my next steps here as I'm still in college and 3 hours away from home. Long story short, I applied for a job for my last year's school, which required a background check. When I found out I didn't get the job a couple of weeks ago, I wasn't too shocked, as I'm sure a lot of people applied for the spots. What did shock me was when I got a letter on Tuesday from the employer which said information in my credit may have been used against me. It then listed a charged off account and multiple missed payments on an account. I've never been a day late in my life for the one credit card I've had since I was 18. When I went to pull my credit, I saw the charged off account, which looks like it was updated in June. Immediately, I figured my credit card had been stolen and called my mom. She said if I didn't open the account, just to ignore it, and if I get sued, tell the judge an unknown person stole my identity. That didn't make any sense to me, as anyone could say that about anything whenever they get sued. When I told her I was probably going to talk to the cops about it, she said I wouldn't want those people in my life. My roommate said it sounded like my mom opened the account and doesn't want to get in trouble for it. I was able to speak with someone in the fraud department for the card, and they got me some information about it. Several cash advances from an ATM about a block from my mom's house, along with a couple of stores in my hometown. I told my mom all of that and asked her to come clean. She refused and got mad at me for accusing her of stealing my identity. Finally, I told her I'm going to the police about it, and she blew a gasket, saying she needed the money and to mind my business. She said I can't call the police because they might revoke her probation of felony battery charges from last year, and she might end up doing time in county. I can't really sacrifice my future in this case, and while I love my mom, I'm devastated she'd do this to me. I think I should go to the cops, but I'm feeling some guilt about it. I would stop to do my analysis, but there was a short update on October the 1st. Matter of fact, there are 2 short updates. I will read the updates first, and then I'll give my final analysis. The next update was on October the 1st, 2024. Update. I ended up filing a police report for identity theft. The day after I did it, I got a call from an investigator, and we talked for about 20 minutes. We also talked a little about the job I applied for, which is federal, and he said their background investigator would definitely be pulling his report for the identity theft. Because of that, I decided to go through with charges. Last week, the investigator called me back to confirm I will be willing to testify against my mother. Though he didn't think it would come to that and would likely end with a plea, I told him I would. Yesterday, my mom got arrested on her way home from work. She has an initial appearance this afternoon, but on her previous felony. It looks like a petition to revoke has been filed with a date later this month. I feel like she's going to snap like she's never snapped before on me when she gets out, probably later today. I don't place on answering the phone. And the last update, as of October 25th, 2024, my mother had her petition to revoke hearing yesterday, and from what I understand, the investigator for my identity theft case made a statement and her probation was revoked. She got remanded into county jail immediately. My sister was freaking out all day yesterday trying to get my mom's affairs in order since we have no idea when she'll get out. I haven't heard from the investigator since the call a few weeks ago, but I take it as a good sign he made a statement and my mom's probation was revoked. Another good thing is that the account came off of my credit report. My credit is back above 740 with no negative marks. I feel like I've at least gotten some justice since she's back in jail, even if it isn't specifically for identity theft. I'll make another update once I figure out what's happening with my case. I did try to look for other updates regarding this account, but that account in question is now suspended, so I guess that is the end of this story and update and whatnot. But I honestly can't believe the mother would do this, to just randomly take out $6,000 on their kid's name and then not have any guilt about it. Like, do you actually love your kid? Like, do you actually care about how they feel? Like, why would you not at least try to talk about it with your kid? So at the very least, it's like, okay, I understand you need money. Let me help you out where I can. Instead of taking out a whole credit card on my name and stealing $6 and making me try to take the hit. $6,000 with no payments? That is a crucial hit to your credit. That'll take a 740 to 500 real quick. And to those of you who don't have credit cards or don't have credit accounts, 740 is deemed a very high and very good credit score. I believe the highest you can get is the 800 or between 800 and 850, not entirely sure, but I know the 800s is the highest you can get, with the lowest going down to about 300. So if OP did not take care of that $6,000 issue, that 740 would have gone down exponentially, and it would probably put her at least in the low 500s or 400s, which means she wouldn't be eligible to get any kind of property or renting anything of major value if they were in a credit check. It would have doomed her from the start. So it's very unfortunate that the mother tried to go this route and then tried to punk OP and be like, oh, it's none of your business. Don't worry about the $6,000 that's under your name. Just say it was identity theft when they ask. But if you wait until they ask, they're not going to believe that it was actual identity theft, because like OP said in the story, people can say that all the time and it's not believed. I don't really see OP and their mother getting over this anytime soon. OP may have to cut their mom off after this. I would look, if my mother did this to me, I would look at her very differently, and I would be very, very quiet about any more information that I get regarding anything in my life. I might have to go no contact or very low contact with my mother if something like this happened, because that is a complete and unbelievably ridiculous break of trust and abuse of parental power, because the mother was trying to say, oh, don't worry about it, you don't need to deal with those people and blah blah blah. She's trying to manipulate OP into not reporting. I'm glad OP did report, and I'm glad that this does have a solid conclusion with the mother going to jail and OP getting their credit back in order. But that's enough for this video, if you could do me a favor, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and click the bell notification. Please click the bell notification. Clicking that little bell notification will give you a heads up on every time I make a video. And I believe it might help on community posts as well, because I do have community posts I make from time to time. And, usually I ask you guys how you guys feel about certain things, or I give you guys a chance to vote on upcoming things regarding the account. And I want this to be a community that can communicate properly, and we move together as a group on this journey. And I believe I've done enough jaw jacking for this video. I do plan on making more content today. I hope everyone had a fantastic Thanksgiving. If you do celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope Black Friday is treating you well as well. I hope Cyber Monday is treating you well as well. I hope no one gets run over waiting at Target or Best Buy or any other American electronic shops so they can get a TV. It's not that serious. Just take your time going into the store, and please don't cause a ruckus. Those electronics in there are not worth your well-being, I assure you. And as always, stay safe and have a great day.